SGC here, and we're back with another first impression. The Fall, Season 1, Episode 1. This series is a BBC crime drama TV series set in Northern Ireland, and it's created, written, and in its second series, directed by Allan Cubitt. And it stars Gillian Anderson as Superintendent Stella Gibson, a senior police officer investigating a string of murders in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Northern Irish actor Jamie Dornan plays the serial killer she is pursuing. So there we go, that's the entire plot. It's pretty much Gillian Anderson hunting down this supposed serial killer. Not supposed, I lied. We know from the get-go this guy's messed up, because the first episode already shows his face, and he is pretty messed up. Imagine Dexter, but not a cop, but messed up. This guy has 2 kids, a wife, has a job, he's a psychologist. It's like, wow, this guy is nuts and on the loose. How is Gillian Anderson gonna catch this guy? And that is how this series is intriguing. There's 6 episodes in the first season, so who knows if they figure out who it is, or do they get closer at the end of the season, what have you, doesn't matter. But the way it was shot as the first episode, it was amazing. A lot of creepy tension there, and it's just crazy good in terms of just the characterization of Gillian Anderson playing this investigator, and you don't know much about her, and then this dude who is a serial killer setting up for his next kill and doing what have you, and all these stupid coincidence things happening with cop shows now and then, and it's just, man, the tension is there. And I really love the way it was shot. Creepy tension is there. And also, the fact that we know who the serial killer is right off the bat is just nuts, because to having the hero and the villain right off the bat, we know that they're gonna show down once, I don't know when. But the fact that we know the villain, it makes us so much more, like, you look forward to it. Unlike a lot of series where you have no idea who the villain is, and it's just like, who is the real killer? Huh. And then at the end of the series, like, oh, it's this guy. I don't remember him. How did it lead up to him? Like the fact that there's no setup in terms of just who this person is, but rather we have a setup from the get-go. As in, this person, we have know his background, his style, his method, and you don't need it through a narrative in terms of like the cops explaining, oh, this guy actually did this back in blah blah blah, so he has this sort of schizo set or whatever. That's why I feel that True Detective was hard to follow, as in you really had to follow what was happening with each case and to really remember all the names. But now with this series, it's spoon-feeding you, but I feel that with mysteries, that's sort of like the cool part about how it's not about who it is, but how. How are they going to get caught? What are they going to screw up on, the slip-ups and all that? Because I feel that if a mystery novel or whatever mystery medium doesn't tell you who that person is, they can just BS anything out of anything. As in, oh, they actually escaped because they had this and that, blah, blah, blah. But now that you know, they have to keep it accountable, and I just can't wait for the rest of the season, and I cannot wait for doing a final impression, because definitely this one, 6 episodes, I can totally do, and I'll catch up, I'll be on point, and watching Season 2 in no time. And that is all for this first impression of The Fall, Season 1, Episode 1. Out!